All right, we've given you some additional shoulder openers. Now we're gonna go after the next pattern that tends to be restricted within, well, everybody, and that's the hips. Within the FMS, we use something called the active straight leg raise test, or active straight leg raise screen, to check hip mobility from right to left side. Now, it's not just the raising leg that we're evaluating, it's an entire pattern. But within the get-up, and with the progressions that Jeff has brought us, we have some excellent tools now for opening up that active straight leg raise pattern, opening up those hips. But Jeff, why did you start using this?
Well, one, because I want all my athletes doing Turkish get-ups, and two, because most of my athletes have problems with the active straight leg raise. So I just started trying to work a little shotgun correction into their movement prep, because we don't screen every single day, but we are going to do Turkish get-ups every single workout. Right. So we just started throwing some of these things into their Turkish get-up progression just to kind of check in and make sure their hips are still cleared to exercise.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to go down, get in position. Jeff's going to talk me through all of the active straight leg raise openers.
Now Brett's going to be doing several progressions here, and they can be a little fatiguing while you're learning them. He's only going to be doing a couple of reps, so feel free to set this down in between any of these drills that you want to. Okay, we're going to start off by closing into the midline, and Brett's just going to get a baseline range of motion by doing an active straight leg raise. And there we go. So he's going to come back up to that. One thing a lot of people forget is that the ankle and the hip are really closely related. There's a lot of stuff that goes on down here, so we're just going to throw in a few ankle circles. Keeping that knee locked, not moving from the hip. Nothing moves but this ankle as best as we can. Sometimes that's challenging for those of us that have some miles. And then he's going to reestablish his range of motion, and that's significantly different. Now, if you're one of those people that feels the tension back here, this drill's probably for you. So from here, and Brett loves him so much, he's just got to do some more. From here, we're just going to throw in a few hip rotations, internal and external rotations. And 5 seems to be a good number for most people. And did that make it any better? So we're just going to see if we can make that even better. So we're going to add the shoulder in. We're going to tie the hip and the shoulder together through the core. It seems like Brett and Gray may have mentioned something like this before, but what we're going to ask Brett to do is try to minimize any movement anywhere but this hip and this shoulder. And what you should find is that this keeps tightening up and coming up higher and linking up. You're really going to feel that X in the front and that X in the back. And let's reestablish. Man, that's a good looking straight leg raise all of a sudden.